Hey everyone, it's Riley, and today I'm going to be setting up my theme for the month of September in my bullet journal. So the journal that I'm using today is actually one that I designed and I launched, and I have those available in my shop. Not all of the colors are currently in stock, but I do hope to restock soon, so you can find the links to those down in the description box. So today's theme, just like pretty much all the themes that I ever do, is really quick, really simple, really doable. I set up all of my monthly pages in less than 30 minutes with this theme. So if you're looking for something quick and easy, this is a great option. I also am going to be posting a video next week with a bunch of easy theme ideas for the month of September, so you can stay tuned for that one as well. I also do want to remind you guys about the giveaway that's coming up on my channel. It feels like it's still a long ways away, but it's really not that far away. Like, we're already setting up for September, and I'm going to be doing this giveaway probably mid to late November. So stay tuned for that. What I'm giving away is a bullet journal for 2023 that has all of my journal themes from 2022. So today's theme is going to be in that journal for 2023. And it's got all the monthly pages, weekly pages that you might need for the year. And like I said, I'm going to be giving that away later this year. I'm going to be flipping through that at the end of this video. So if you want like an update on how things are going in there, stay till the end. So go ahead and grab your journaling supplies. If you want to know what supplies I'm using, you can find that information down in the description. And let's get into the bullet journal setup. So as I mentioned, I'm using one of the journals from my Etsy shop. I love these journals because they have nice thick 160 GSM paper. It's stark white, it's got the dot grid, everything really that I look for in a journal. So feel free to check those out in my Etsy shop. And I'm starting off the month with a very simple title for September using my stamps from Paperwrld. So I get asked about these stamps a lot because I use them so often, and I love this set because it has all capital letters, all the lowercase letters, numbers, a bunch of symbols and stuff like that. So really everything that you could need, and it gives this beautiful like typewriter sort of look. And again, those are from Paperwrld. I will have a discount code for those down in the description. So as I mentioned at the start, this theme is very simple and pretty quick. You can see I just put these roses together just by using like the brush side of a Tombow dual tip brush pen and just kind of making like curved brush strokes going around a center point. And I went over them a few times just because the color that I was using, I think it was 942. It's not super dark and I wanted it to be a little bit more prominent. So I just kind of went over most of my strokes 2 or 3 times, just like I'm doing with half of the leaves here, just kind of adding a little bit of depth to them. And that right there is really the entirety of this theme, this little cover doodle here. The leaves, again, super simple, those little berries, and the roses were all just done in about 5 minutes. I put this cover page together, and I decided at the end just to use one of my fine liners and add a little border. So I'm just doing 2 thin lines in my size 02 fine liner around the outside of the page to finish off my title. Moving over to the other side of the page, I'm going to have my tasks list here as usual, and I did decide to use some washi tape this month. I love this washi tape. It's from the Washi Tape shop. It's a collaboration that they did with Opal and Fern, I believe. Again, I'll link this stuff below, but I feel like I don't use my washi tape nearly enough. Like, I have so much beautiful washi tape that has been given to me or that I've purchased, and I don't naturally gravitate towards it. Like, I feel like I kind of don't know how to best use it in my journal. So that's something that I'm trying to do a little bit this month. And so I decided to use this nice thick washi tape from the Washi Tape shop to make the heading for my tasks page. So below that, I'm just splitting the page into 4 boxes using the same double outline style that I used on the title page. And these are going to be the different categories of tasks that I'll have for this month. So using my stamps again from Paperwrld, I'm writing out the headings for these. So my big boxes are for home and for work. now that I am free from my bed rest, I'm finally plowing through a bunch of the home tasks that I really wanted to do in like spring and summer. Things like cleaning the windows that have not been done in way too long. So I've got big boxes for home and then for work, and then smaller boxes for lifestyle, which is basically just like non-toxic or low toxic swaps that I'm trying to make in my life for myself and my family. And then a small box as well for other, which often ends up being like social things, like call this person or try to go for coffee with this person, you know, trying to connect with people that I care about but I don't see as part of my regular schedule, you know. So that's often what that other box ends up being. So I finished off the page with a little bit of craft paper. It's actually craft paper washi tape from Obujo to write out tasks. And now I'm moving over to the next page in this spread, and this is the only other page that I'll be setting up today. Again, I've been keeping my monthly spreads very minimal. I'm kind of in like a bit of a transition period here where I have been using a different journal to keep track of like memories and stuff like that, but I really fell off track with that. Like I haven't touched that journal in months, even though there are things that I want to have written about. And so I'm starting to wonder if maybe I should go back to incorporating that kind of stuff, like memories and gratitude, into my regular planning bullet journal instead of separating them, just because then it's kind of, you know, then it's like in front of me more often. So I feel like maybe I'll think of it more, but I'm not sure. I might start adding more of those pages soon. But for now, I'm just sticking with my regular setup. I've got a calendar here for the month of September, and I'm making my calendar exactly the same as I pretty much always do. So all the boxes are 5 dock grid spaces wide by 6 tall. This way I have a nice big margin on the side, but I also have nice big boxes so that I can write multiple events in one day if need be. So there's my calendar. It's really simple and straightforward, but I like a calendar like this with like lighter lines on it, because then when I do have events that span multiple days, like if I'm going out to visit family or something like that, or people are coming over, I can kind of like color across those few days. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like I do that a lot, like where I have things that span a few days, so I'll like draw some cute design over all of those days and kind of blend them together. So that's why I like having the lighter lines. And I decided to extend my little illustration to go across the whole top of the page because I wasn't really sure what to do with all of that white space on the other side. So again, I just use the brush tip, do some really quick little roses, and then the fine tip of the markers to draw these little berries on branches. And then again, going back to the brush tip of my favorite marker, my 228 that I use almost every month to add the leaves here for this theme. So now to fill in the margins, I am including 2 boxes, one for my YouTube posting schedule and then one for a weekly focus. And again, I'm doing that kind of double outline thing. I think I did that, it was October's theme last year when I started doing this, and I've really loved it, but I haven't really used it that much in my bullet journal since last October. So I'm gonna link that video up here actually. It was a fun little cozy cooking theme with lots of these little sort of scribbly double outlines. So I've got one box at the top for YouTube. That's where I'm going to put my posting schedule down, and then a weekly focus at the bottom. So flipping back through these pages here, we've got my title page with that really simple floral illustration paired with my tasks page featuring that beautiful washi tape from the washi tape shop. And then flipping over, I have my calendar with my little sort of dashboard along the side there. Now I do want to show you guys the bullet journal that I mentioned at the start that I've been working on all year and that I am going to be giving away sometime soon. So here are the beginning of the year pages. They have my same beginning of 2022 pages, so you'll maybe recognize this theme from that video. And then for every month, the themes just match my monthly themes for that month. So January I had the kite, February I had the dinosaurs, March was this little like scrapbooky sort of thing, April was this really abstract, bright theme. Then I used some fun stamps for the month of May, clouds for June, then we've got the snails in July, and the most recent, August jellyfish, and then today's theme, September, is in there as well. And all of the months do also have like monthly calendars and weekly spreads and stuff like that. I just wanted to show you how the title pages turned out. Thank you all so much for joining me to set up September in my bullet journal today. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.